Hello, I'm Chef Vivien, French chef. Today, a very famous French recipe, chicken Gaston Gérard style. It's a festive dish that we do for parties. It's a very rich recipe with products not for diet, but it's so tasty that you need to try one day in your life, minimum. So for this you need a nice chicken. It's a farmer chicken, but it could be chicken from Bresse. Bresse is the region of France where you can find the best chicken. It's near Lyon, the city Lyon. You need Comté cheese, some liquid cream, paprika, and of course Dijon mustard. Of course Dijon mustard because this recipe comes from Dijon. Gaston Gérard was the mayor of Dijon city, and his wife one day prepared this dish. She prepared his recipe, chicken recipe, as usual, but she dropped too much paprika in the recipe. She needs something to counterbalance the paprika, so she take what she have. And she had Comté, she had Dijon mustard, of course, and liquid cream. And she added all of this to the recipe, put it in an oven, and after, her husband tried this recipe and said it's very nice, her husband Gaston Gérard. There was one more person at the table. It was the famous gastronomic critic Kurnonski. And Kurnonski said this is a fantastic dish. And from this moment, the recipe Chicken Gaston Gérard became very famous. Now we will cut the chicken. Now we need to cut our chicken. I already cut the half of the chicken, but I will show you how to do it, okay? So, it's half, it's full, it's the same. Here you have the leg. Here you have the breast. So you cut between. You take this part, which is called solides. And after this, you follow the bone. You follow the bone. Up. And you have the leg, the full leg. To cut it, when it's farmer chicken, big farmer chicken, is a bit difficult, but you need to find the joint. In order to understand this, you make this, and you understand when you need to cut, which is here now. Here there is no bone, only the joint. Voilà. For hungry people, this we will let it full, but this we will cut in two pieces. One part with bone, one part without bone. Now it's time for breast and wings. We just have to follow the bone, the bone of the boat. This we call it the boat in French. And when we follow the wishbone, we arrive to the joint of the wing and we cut it. And that's all. Very easy. And now, because it's a fricassee, I will let a part of the boat in the breast to protect the meat. So I do like this, but it's not obligation. You can only cut your meat and that's all. But if you do this, it will protect a bit the meat and will be more tender maybe. Stay more tender after cooking. Of course, you can ask your butcher to do this and it will be quicker and easier for you. Show you the wishbone. Take it from here, this way, up, cut here, and after crack, up, and that's all. It's a very fatty chicken. The carcass, of course, you will use to make a stock. Now we need to finish the breast in 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And I get the wing off. And for the wing, I need to remove this little part. And this part, usually, we used to remove it. And I advise you to cut here. And to cut here also, not to the end. It will be more manageable in your pan after. And that's all. And with half of a big chicken, nice 7 pieces. Now it's time to fry our chicken. So we put a bit of olive oil or sunflower oil, and of course butter. When it's foamy like this, we can start to put our chicken, because it doesn't have to be too hot. It's a fricassé. It's not a ragout, it's not coq au vin, it's not bœuf bourguignon. So it's golden, light golden that we need. Should not be very dark like for the coq au vin or the bœuf bourguignon. And we fry the piece of chicken. Of course, I will do it in several times. And you don't fill completely your pan in order to move your pieces and to don't boil them, but to gently fry them. If you put too much, some will start to boil, others will start to burn, so like this. Now let's check. Voilà. When it's like this, little bit gold. Oh, fantastic one. The nice color. This you need to help it a little bit. Nice golden color. Now a pinch of salt. Alors not too much, because we will add a big amount of cheese that we will add salt to the recipe. So take care with salt when you start the recipe. It's better to finish and to try at the end than to put too much. Some pepper. I advise you to slow down a bit the fire when you have a big farm chicken, and to let it in the side of the skin a little bit more, in order to melt a little bit the fat from the skin, which will add taste and make that your skin will be eatable after. When your pieces are nice golden, we put apart the leg a little bit more in the skin, the breast. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And you put this in the dish, which can go to the oven. If you have a little chicken, you will do in once, and so you will stay and will be quicker. But if you have a big one, you do like this. You finish all your chicken, you can add all the pieces. Like this. This will be the stock. Okay, my chicken is finished. This I take it here. But don't forget to put the paprika, because it was a mistake that too much paprika, but don't forget to put it. So the paprika. Now we need to do in a sauce in the pan where we were frying our chicken. And for this we will cut an onion in halves émincé. Émincé, you can do mirepoix, you can do cubes, you can do what you like. It's a homemade style. You let the fat of your chicken and the butter which is remaining, and you fry into this. In a gentle fire, medium fire, we need, like the chicken, we need a golden color, light golden color. We take 2 nice cloves of garlic, cut in 2 to see if there is some germs inside. If there is green part inside, you remove it, and you cut in slices, little slices. For my big chicken, I put 2 onions and 4 cloves of garlic. If you have a normal chicken, about 2 kilos, you put only 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic. Can add a little pinch of salt, really little, to help the onion to exit his own water. I have this nice piece of Comté. It's 16 months old. It's not obligation, it can be 4 months, 8 months. If you don't find Comté, you can mix some cheese, like Emmental, like Gruyère, with a bit of Parmigiano, and we will have a nice result. If you find Swiss Gruyère, it's also okay. If you find Abondance, could be okay. If you find Beaufort, it could be okay. It's a hard cheese, but with not so strong taste. Okay, so why not? It's maybe not so French, but a medium age cheddar could be okay. People from Dijon apologize for this. You remove the skin. This we need to grate it. You can do it by hand or you can make with a kitchen helper. My cheese is grated. This is for little pieces for the gourmand chef to try to... The chef never eats. The chef controls the quality of the product. Now it's time to add the Dijon mustard. So be generous with the spoon. And we mix all of this together. Now it's time for dry white wine. I advise you from Burgundy or at minimum from Chardonnay grapes. I put some of my friend from Toulouse region. This fantastic golden color, exactly like the dish. It's exactly the same. And we deglaze. So deglaze, we take all the taste on the bottom of the pan. Okay, put a bit of more fire and reduce a little bit this. Now it's really important to evaporate all alcohol and all sourness of the wine. Otherwise, when you will put your cream, your liquid cream, you can have a problem. So really important, you evaporate, you try. And when it's not so sour, you can add your cream. Oh. It's already fantastic sauce. Now it's time to add our Comté cheese, but not all. You need to keep for the finishing of the dish. That will be on top before oven to add some gourmandise if we need to add more gourmandise. I start to heat up the chicken and to put them in the right place. Oh, fantastic. A fantastic dish. You can put liquid cream or you can put heavy double cream. The original recipe is with double cream. Here we go. After reducing to 3 minutes, we add this fantastic sauce on top of the chicken. I take first some onions, put everywhere onions. Direct with the pan, from the pan. After covering your chicken with the sauce, we add more cheese on the top to protect the chicken from the heat of the oven and to add the fantastic taste of gratin. And now we put in a hot oven, about 30-45 minutes, depending of the age of your chicken. So if it's usual little chicken, 25-30 minutes will be okay, depending how much time you fried it and so on. And if it's old farm chicken, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I put at 180 degrees Celsius. After 43 minutes, our chicken is ready. You can see the gratin on top of chicken, a bit of fat that you won't put in the dish. We just put the chicken and the sauce, which is down the fat. We serve it usually with the boiled potatoes, pommes de terre à l'anglaise, or some pasta like tagliatelle, fresh tagliatelle. If it's also okay for you, it can be rice, white rice, usual boiled rice, in order to eat all of this with sauce. In our case, it will be a bit more rich and porn because it will be boiled fried potatoes with skin and parsley and a nice burgundy white wine from a friend. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe to this channel.